Hey guys, and welcome back for round 6 of the Barossa Light and Gawler Women's Footy Show. We're not at our usual stomping ground of the Exchange, but we're down at iPerform's brand new facilities. Another great sponsor of ours, Aisha. How exciting and how incredible is this new facility?
So exciting, like such an amazing space to be in, so.
Absolutely, and we both do know the guys down at iPerform very well. Obviously, when I had the boots on once upon a time, I was a regular down at the physios here. They've got great physios, they're here, they've got strength and conditioning. I know you're starting a new program here too, Aish.
Yes, so just starting the new athlete performance program with Matt Duggan. So got my first class tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. So very excited to get down here.
Absolutely. So definitely get in touch with iPerform. It's something you guys are all looking for. And also we've got a bunch of other great sponsors as well. So massive thanks to those guys week in, week out. We're going to jump into our Rams good home loan story of the week, Aish. We're jumping a little bit down to an under 16 age group, but these girls really deserve a great shout out. We've had our Sapsaza State Carnival going on 9 games over 3 days.
That's a lot for some young girls, so they've done well there.
Absolutely. We had 15 Barossa Light and Gawler women's players across 2 teams with their coach Matt Bradley, who we know very well from Upper Angaston. He's an incredible pioneer and supporter for women's footy, coaching, all that kind of stuff. He's a legend.
I was very lucky to have him coaching down there. Good
Absolutely,
guidance.
And we saw a lot of other local players jump in as assistants and stuff like that as well.
Really good to see.
So we're giving them our Rams home loan good story of the week. Congratulations to all the girls who played out at the country champs, which is great. We have our own senior country champs coming up a little bit as well. That's coming up, when are we? July. We're very excited. So hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys a little bit more updates as we hear more about that. But that's always a good, fun time. So we're excited. Aish, we'll jump into the wrap-up though. Round 6, another big one.
Another big one.
So first up, we had South taking on Newry. South kicking 1 goal 3-9 to Newry's 8 goals 7-55. Let's talk about Renee Richardson from Newry.
Oh, she's incredible. She's unstoppable.
Absolutely. She leaves us speechless, Aish. Renee kicking 5 for Newry. We're really exciting to see Newry get up their first win. This is something I'm sure the Tigers got a little bit rowdy in the change rooms after. I'm sure Rubo was absolutely wrapped with that as well.
I've seen them singing the song and they look very happy.
Amazing. Good to see Tigerland absolutely popping off. Their best were Renee Richardson, Jess Shermer and Piper Kendall. But look, we had South kick 1-3, their goal from Anya Jackson. Anya getting the best for that as well. You said there was a lot of juniors playing up in that game.
We had Anya Jackson, Sophia Keane and Shane Dredge in the best. With the under 16s having a bye this week, we did have a lot of the younger girls come up and play, which again is such great for experience and just good to have them join the team.
Absolutely, and that's, I mean, South's one of those teams that's developing a lot. It's good to see them getting these juniors up, and then we've got juniors in the best kicking goals week in, week out.
So great to see.
South's good. They're getting out, they're having a run around, something to see. We're looking forward to being able to celebrate their first win like we have Newry's this week. So good work to the Tigers girls. Our second game was Barossa taking on Gawler Centrals. Barossa kicking 6 goals 15 to Gawler Centrals 2 goals 2. Barossa girls, I'm going to start off by saying Ricky's going to get you in front of the posters in goal kicking. Come on,
15 points.
I've got no comments, but I've seen a few fines flying around the group chat, but that's all right. The best for Barossa and Millie Farquhar, Catherine Berra and Hayley Henke as well, with Tegan Robbins kicking 2, with a lot of ones split across the Barossa girls. But again, look, I don't want to tell you their points, but that's
They need to buzz.
A win's a win, all right? Hey, don't worry, I just add to the points, not the goals on that stats. Gawler Central's kicking 2 goals 2. We had Emily Holland, Nicola and Ashley Baker in the bests. Good to see Ashley Baker back in.
Back from the Eagles, so a couple of the SNFL girls, now that the minor rounds are over, coming back into the competition, bringing their knowledge of wealth and just bringing it in and bringing that level up.
Absolutely, and we know Ash Baker, she's an absolute legend, so really great to see her having another run around again. She'd be rapt to get back with the Tigers girls too. I know they are. They've got a good bunch down there, so lovely to see. We had goals from Cass Holland and Jen Thompson for GCs as well. And we've got our last game for the weekend was Light taking on Tanunda. Light kicking 6 goals 8-44 to Tanunda's 3 points. With Light's bests in Sasha Branson, Hayley Miller and Beck Brading. Beck Brading, Sasha Branson, copy and
Weapons.
paste the best every week. I really like Beck Brading. She's come from obviously South. She was a really dominant there. She's one of those tall, leading overhead mark players.
Such a great leader to have in your team as well.
Absolutely.
Really vocal and bringing everyone together.
100%, and Sasha Branson's obviously very dominant in the ruck at the moment for light, running around that centre. She's one of those players you can have in the ruck, but you can have as a marking option throughout the field as well. Tanunda wasn't short of their best. Macca Thompson, Hannah Oslansky and Sonia Callan as well. Macca Thompson, she's come from Barossa. Your hero before you see her. She's a rowdy firecracker. But Macca, look, she's an absolute weapon to have on your side. You definitely want her on. She's great hype for the girls as well. I'm sure she was getting pretty rowdy in the change room, as she always does. Macca, great value. So good to see her having a really good game this weekend as well. As we're wrapping up round 6, we're going to do a little bit of a ladder recap as well, just before we jump into our round 7 tips. We've got our ladder with Williston sitting on the top with 5 wins, Barossa on 5 as well. We've got Light and GC at 3 wins, Tanunda and Newry at 1 win, and then South down the bottom with no wins yet. So
chasing that win.
Absolutely, they're chasing that win, and that's, like I said, nothing for South to be disheartened about. But obviously Williston and Barossa, 2 sides that have been dominant the last couple of seasons. As our first game in round 7, so we've got a top of the table clash. We love it.
Oh, exciting.
The hype's big. This is going to be a massive game down at Williston on Saturday night as well. They've called a Saturday night game. So definitely, if you are not doing anything, grab your pals, grab a jacket. We've got the sleeves on tonight, and we've seen a lot of the girls playing over the weekend with the sleeves on. So definitely get rubbed up. But that's going to be an absolute clash. Aish, who do you reckon's got that game?
Oh, actually, I don't really know. I know it's going to be a really tight and close game, but I think I might have to back in Williston. They know how to lead and they know just how to keep going through. So
absolutely. Look, I'm going to jump on Williston as well. It's the first time I've tipped against the Barossa girls this season, but with kicking 6 goals, 15, I just don't think the girls can afford to do that against Williston this coming week.
Not at all.
I know we've got a little bit of a younger side down at Barossa, but I'm really hoping those girls can step up. But
100%.
Williston week in, week out. They had the bye this week as well, so they're going in well rested. I'm looking forward to that game very much, but I think Williston's got my coins on that one. Good. We've got Tanunda taking on Newry up at Kapunda on the Sunday as well. Aish, where's your money at?
I think we're going to go for Newry actually this week. So they've both had 1 win each, so they were chasing that.
Absolutely. I think Newry has got a bit of momentum from the win this week, and that's, I mean, Tanunda came off a little bit of a loss to Light. So, look, Macca, get around the Tanunda girls. Let's get them fired up. It's going to be another good clash, but I think Newry's got that one as well. And lastly, we've got Gawler Central v Light. Again, another great game with both having won 3 apiece this season. Where are we at?
I think I'm going to have to back in the Gawler Central's girls this week.
I like that a lot. I'm going to jump on Light. So we've got a few split tips this week. So we're going to see who ends up with the chockies at the end of the week. But going to be some really good games coming up. And obviously South's got a bye, which I think will do those girls a world of good having a rest, 100%. But again, coming up round 7, we've got some amazing clashes. We're looking forward to it. Don't forget, guys, get involved in the comments. If you guys have any good news stories you think we should hear about, jump on the socials, get about it. We love to hear it. But Aish, we're done. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to get around iPerform in their branding facility. Let's get involved. Round 7 coming up.